Hey, what's going on? It's Rick here. And with so many iPhone 5 cases that are out there and that are coming out, one of the questions that I get asked the most these days is, what are my top picks for an iPhone 5 case? And that answer really depends on what you're looking for because there are so many different styles out there. So it's October 19th, 2012. I have not tried nearly close to everything that is out there. So I'm going to break this down into categories and based upon the cases that I have personally tried and reviewed. You will find detailed reviews on every single one of these cases right here on my channel. So if you're looking for that with final scores and up closes and all that, be sure to check my channel out here. These are bumpers and thin style cases that are going to provide a minimal level of protection. In some cases, maybe slightly moderate, without adding much weight or bulk at all. So it really retains the size, the form factor, the weight of your iPhone 5. I'm going to speak very quickly to each one of these, and then I will highlight my top three in this category. So let's get it going with the bumpers. And I've only tried Poetic style bumpers thus far. This is their basic bumper. And you can see it really resembles Apple's bumper on the iPhone 4 and 4S. And then we've got the Tempo bumper, which is also very similar, except for it kind of has a matte feel to it, and you get this textured leather-like material. What I really like for the bumpers is the Poetic Illuminate bumper, and it's kind of an aluminum outside with this plastic inside. Now, I've seen one complaint of reception issues with this bumper, but I got to tell you, I've tried this multiple times. I've had no loss of bars for my Wi-Fi signal or for my cellular signal. So I got to keep trying it, and I'll get back to you, but so far I have not experienced that. As we look at cases, there's both snap-on cases like this one right here. It's the Spigen SGP Ultra Thin Air, which is super, super light. And then you've got the Poetic Tempo, which is going to be a little bit more big in the back than the Spigen that I just showed you, but it gives you some additional level of grip, which is kind of nice here. And then you've got a little bit of a stylized case in the Poetic Keys case, and this is also a snap-on case that has a nice twist to it in the form of a kickstand, and you get some additional protection even when this is open, so your iPhone 5 is not exposed, and that's a very nice choice as well. Moving down to full coverage cases in this category, we've got a Distronic here. This is probably as plain as you're going to get. I mean, it's a TPU case, kind of resembles silicone. We all know the story on these clear ones. They tend to yellow over time. Too early to tell with this, so I'll have to get back to you on that. But it's cheap, and it fits in this category. This is the Belkin. It is the View case. Comes in a wide variety of colors for your border here, but you're going to see these sorts of blemishes over time with these type of clear backs. And then let's get to my top three in this category. And I know many are going to disagree, but the Switch Easy Tones gets the third place for me. It really keeps the iPhone 5 sleek and slim and really weightless to a certain degree. But the things about this really quickly is I've noticed that this area here, the ring around this, is already starting to kind of wear off. You might see that up here, the black ring. And then if you are using the 30-pin to Lightning adapter with the cord, or the other one for that matter, it's not going to work with this case, so you're going to have to take the case off. Next up is my number 2 pick, and this is the Belkin Grip Candy Sheer. I really, really like this case. Very light, very thin. Buttons are very easy to press. Camera cutout's a little bit bigger than what I would have liked. It does work with the Lightning to 30-pin adapter. The one with the cord, the one without the cord is not going to work. Most screen protectors will work with this, but some of them have. I've seen some bubbling already. Not too bad. And then my number 1 pick in this category, without a questionable doubt, is going to this one. This is the Poetic Atmosphere. I absolutely love this case. Some people are going to say it's hard to remove. You know what? I've done a video showing you how to remove this case, so be sure to watch that. When I have this case on my phone, honest to God, it does not feel like there's a case on this phone at all. I mean, sure, you can argue, well, you can feel the back. Sure, I can feel the back. But my point is, look at that. There's really no bulk whatsoever. And you're going to get a minimal level of protection. Everything is exposed at the bottom, so you are going to be able to use that 30-pin to Lightning adapter with the cable. This does droop down if you pull it down, but it springs back right into place, and it holds its shape very well. Buttons are very clicky. Camera cutout, perfectly fine. Some may argue they don't like that it droops down a little bit into the silver area, but for me, that's okay. At least it doesn't come way out here like some of the other cases. And it's available in a wide variety of colors, as you see right here. And it's also cheap. It's not expensive when you line it up against the cost of these others. So number 3, Switch Easy Tones. Number 2, Belkin Grip Candy Sheer. Number 1, in my opinion, in this category goes to the Poetic Atmosphere for the iPhone 5. That's going to do it. If you guys have questions, comments, or feedback, as always, please feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I'll talk to you later.